Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your favorite YouTuber, the 808 Gamer. I'm doing a review on G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. I just finished this game last night, finally. And I don't know why people dislike this game so much. I really loved it. You could play as all the characters, but there are some missing characters I think that I should put in. Like, I love the G.I. Joe movies with Channing Tatum and The Rock. Like, they should have put in Heavy Duty. They should have put in Flint. Ripcord a little bit. But other than that, though, you could play as Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes. You got the Baroness right here. You could play as Scarlet, Roadblock, Duke. Other one is Cobra Commander, Sci-Fi. Cobra Commander, Sci-Fi. Firefly's in here too. Zartan. Destro. Like, it's pretty good. It was a short game. I mean, like, it wasn't that, it was a good game. I mean, I can't believe I beat this on my first try, and I think I hardly died, but overall it was a pretty good game, I would say. So, it is a good game, which is funny because the amount of storage this takes is only 1 gigabyte, or maybe 1 or 2. Overall, this was a really sick game. You got to play both sides. I mean, you got to play both sides. Like, you could play as Team Joe. So, let's talk about story. So, the game hits the ground hard. Like, I don't remember as much in the beginning, but I remember we started on the G.I. Joe ship, and then freaking Cobra takes over, and then there's a time jump after that, it felt like. And then, like, the point of the game was that the day that Cobra took over the G.I. Joe headquarters and everything, they made a holiday called it as C-Day. So, part of the game was that you had to track down the main Joe survivors. Like, after Cobra took over the ship, some of the people got captured. Duke got captured, spoiler alert. And then you can play as Scarlet, Roblox, Snake Eyes, Sci-Fi. Lady J's in here too. So once you rescue all the other Joes from the hands of Cobra and everything, like, it's an epic battle. You do get to play. There is I believe it's, the last level. No, the last level and half the level before the last one. You get to see Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow be brothers and fight alongside each other. I feel like that was pretty cool, actually. For me, growing up as a kid, I loved G.I. Joe. And another spoiler alert here, you can either listen to the spoiler or you could skip to the video. That's your warning. But Cobra has a little bit of good in him. So, like, in the end game, so, like, we all know who the two sides are, right? So there's G.I. Joe side, which is Scarlet, Duke, Roblox, Sci-Fi, Lady J, Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Duke, Roadblock, Lady J, Snake Eyes, Sci-Fi. There was one other person too, I believe, but I forgot what their name was. Then you got the other side, which is Cobra, which is Storm Shadow, Cobra himself, the Baroness, Zartan, Firefly. So, this is another spoiler alert. So, one of the main parts of the game why Cobra and Storm Shadow decided to join forces was that the other half of Team Cobra betrayed him. So in the middle of the game, you find out that Zartan betrays Cobra. And it's not, Destro betrays Cobra. Oh yeah, he's in there too. I forgot Destro too. So, Destro, the Baroness, Firefly, Firefly and, Destro, Baroness, Firefly, Zartan. Yep, so all those guys betrayed him. And instead of Storm Shadow following them, he followed Cobra. So in the very last level, this is a big spoiler, Cobra Commander and Storm Shadow decided to join forces with the Joe because Cobra Commander said, I'd rather see my plan fail than watch Zartan succeed. So Cobra Commander and Storm Shadow joined sides with the G.I. Joe, which I think was pretty sick. I've never seen something like that. Me personally, my favorite G.I. Joe, my top 3 characters had to be Storm Shadow on top, Storm Shadow number 1, Snake Eyes 2. The third would have to be Scarlet because I liked her crossbow weapon. That was pretty sick. I really loved that. I don't know, it was a really good game, I would say. I don't know why people trash it so much. Me personally, I think it was very cool how they planned it out, kind of like how Cobra took over the G.I. Joe headquarters. They took over the world. Also, one of the main parts is, so as you know, excuse me if I'm butchering this name wrong, so as you guys know, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes are part of the Agaraji clan, kind of like a ninja clan, right? So a long time ago, there was this mystical bell. I don't know what it was, but somehow all the pieces were scattered around the globe, and that's what the main objective was for Cobra, is that he wants to take over the world, of course, because he's a bad guy, right? But him and his team had to find all the fragments. So eventually, that's how Destro, Zartan, and the Baroness and Firefly betrayed him, is because they were saying, oh, why don't we just take the bell and destroy the world ourselves? So when Cobra found out, him and Storm Shadow banded together, and they joined the G.I. Joes on the very last mission of the game, which I thought was pretty cool. And then, of course, freaking Storm Shadow has to make some lines. He was telling Snake Eyes, we are only allies this time. After this, we are no longer allies. We'll see what happens. Well, one of my favorite parts of that last level was that, we had to wait for the bomb to go off on the door so we can make an entrance into Cobra's big headquarters, right? And then this is the funny part. So Storm Shadow says, Snake Eyes, come on, let's have a little bit of fun just for now. Let's just have a contest and see who can kill the most enemies. And then that's when Storm Shadow said, hey, don't get any weird ideas. We are only allies right now. After, we go back to normal. So I thought that was pretty cool how they had a little contest to see who got the most kills. But that was really interesting. It was cool to see the dynamic of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes work together. My 2 favorite G.I. Joe characters. I have yet to see Snake Eyes Origins movie. I want to watch it soon. But this game has made my game meld. This is the same guy who made the Street Outlaws game and the Cobra Kai game. Both really good games. And this is the Xbox Series X version. So I'm trying to think if I missed any big details. So Cobra switches sides. We talked about that. Storm Shadow 2. Oh, so Storm Shadow held up his end of the deal. Did what he said. He was saying, "Oh, we are only allies until we get this mission done, right?" So at the end of the game, you play as, I believe, Scarlet and Duke, and you have to run out of Cobra headquarters before the whole headquarters explodes, and then freaking out of nowhere, Snake Eyes pops up, and then Duke says, "Hey," Storm Shadow jumps out of nowhere, and then Duke says, "Hey, what are you doing, Storm Shadow? It's over. Cobra's done." And then Storm Shadow says something about I don't remember. He was saying he needs to get something back or something. I don't know what it was, but it was he did say he was gonna do what he was gonna say he was gonna do. We didn't see Snake Eyes his character, but we saw a little bubble say. He was sad to see that his brother turned back to evil. But I thought it was cool how Cobra and how Cobra Commander and Storm Shadow turned good and they got to join the Joes. That was a pretty cool dynamic, I would say. That was one of my favorite parts of the game. But other than that, out of 10, I will give this G.I. Joe game, I'll give G.I. Joe Operation Blackout 10 out of 10 stars. Like I said, I don't know why people hate on this game, but I personally loved it. Like, this is a game, like, if I'm home on a rainy day, I would download it just so I can play it again. But overall, it's pretty good. I'm currently going through Power Rangers Battle for the Grid next. We'll have a review up for that soon, because I guess I had it back on when I Game Pass, and I played through a quarter of it, so I'm like 50% done now. So thank you, you guys. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel, The 808 Gamer. And if you're a fan of me on Twitch, please subscribe to my Twitch channel, Hawaiian41. I do Twitch streams, and I just post them to my YouTube like videos. I should have this up on my YouTube by the end of the night. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Bye.